Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Politics is a very interesting game. And that's why, personally, I love politics, because it's very interesting. And politics is also a very dirty game. And one man is discovering that politics is dirty in a very hard way. Charles Jaguar. Charles Jaguar is the member of parliament for Starehe constituency. The story of Jaguar can be traced back to his famous song, Kigeugeu. And as a politician, when UDA party held their national delegates conference meeting, he was given the platform and he sang that song. Jaguar sang that song in reference to President Uhuru Kenyatta's betrayal of his deputy, Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto. Yesterday, Charles Jaguar discovered that indeed politics is dirty. He was preparing for the UDA nominations, and known to him, somewhere, Simon Mbugua, who is his opponent, was being issued with the UDA nomination certificate. And he has delivered a message to the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto. Now, this is what Jaguar has posted on his official Twitter handle, which is Real Jaguar Kenya. This is what he's saying. Very interesting. He's saying, the people of Starehe were denied their democratic right to go to the ballot again for the nomination and choose their leader. The party decided to carry out opinion polls to decide whom to award the nomination certificate, and it has been done. Katuta Badilishi is continuing. Could this be the outcome of certificates that started making rounds before the nominations? Is democracy at stake here? I will be holding, this is the message to the Deputy President, I will be holding discussions with the people of Starehe and decide on the way forward. The voice of the people matters. And now this is the clip which was making rounds before the UDA nominations. So the question which Kenyans are asking is what really happened. When we talk of Jaguar, and for those who follow the politics of this country, what comes to mind is the 2017 general election. According to the story of 2017, Jubilee as a political party then conducted their party nominations. And Jaguar won. But William Ruto was keen, according to sources at that time, on having Minor Commander as a member of parliament. So there were plans to deny Jaguar that nomination certificate at that time. It took the intervention of President Uhuru Kenyatta for Jaguar to be issued with a certificate. And that's why the song Kigeugeu applies directly to Jaguar. I want to play this clip so that you can understand what we are talking about.
All these contests. Nilihesabu kura mpaka nikamaliza. Na nikaona kila kitu. Niliona kila kitu. Niliona kila kitu. Niliona kila kitu. Tuko nyuma yako. Unakomea. Nilala kwa ni nini sasa? Hujali hapana. Kama unataka kuendelea kwa vijana, kama unataka kuendelea kwa vijana,
No, that's Charles Jaguar and his supporters in 2017. So after the elections, President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy fell out. And after that fallout, it was evident that the Jubilee supporters at that time were to make a choice. Either you are going to be with the president and you are going to be with the deputy president. Charles Jaguar, being a member of parliament in Nairobi, faced a very difficult choice to make. So initially, he was with President Uhuru Kenyatta. Then when the UDA wave picked up, even before UDA, he came and joined William Ruto. Then after some time, he went back to President Uhuru Kenyatta, especially during the BBI. Then when campaigns were nearing, Charles Jaguar went back to William Ruto's camp. So it was expected that Charles Jaguar was going to easily retain his seat. Because one thing the deputy president succeeded in doing, he succeeded in creating perception. And that perception was about numbers. So when Jaguar joined him, it was expected that he would easily give him the certificate. But then there was Simon Mbugua. Simon Mbugua has a history with the deputy president and also with Mike Sonko. And remember, he's actually nominated. He was nominated to serve at the East Africa Legislative Assembly. So why do you think the deputy president decided to throw Jaguar under the bus? That's the question. Because this is a guy who actually sang for him, Kigeugeu, just during the NDC, live before the eyes of Kenyans. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Charles Jaguar performing for William Ruto during the UDA nominations, UDA NDC, National Delegates Conference meeting, just the other day. Why do you think he has been thrown under the bus? In my view, I have 3 reasons only, 4. The first reason is that I think the deputy president and his allies viewed Charles Jaguar as a betrayer. What do we mean by a betrayer? William Ruto has people who have stood with him through thick and thin. You can talk of Alice Wahome, you can talk of Ndindi Nyoro, you can talk of Susan Kika. Those are people who have stood with the deputy president. Jaguar was with the deputy president, left, went to Uhuru, left, went to deputy president, again left, went to Ruto. That alone confirms that it's not reliable. I want to give you a typical example. Someone like Mbugua has been consistently supporting President Uhuru Kenyatta. So that's someone who qualifies to be a loyal soldier. So the deputy president decided to punish Jaguar because he's not loyal. Loyalty is normally rewarded instantly. Disloyalty is punished. So I think the deputy president, in his wisdom, has figured out between Charles Jaguar and Simon Mbugua who would be more loyal to me. Of course, he has tested Charles Jaguar. It's not loyal. If, for example, we were to go for a rerun and Jaguar is elected, his chance of supporting Ruto is not there. So the president wants people who can really stand firm with him. That's number one. Number two, I also think that the deputy president realized that after he went back to Jubilee and came back to UDA, he then had no option. He had no option. The truth of the matter is that the move by Jaguar to dump Jubilee at last minute could also be attributed to the reason why he's been kicked out by the deputy president. Remember, once this guy was in Jubilee, then just towards the nominations, he decided to leave Jubilee. So it means the deputy president then knew that once he joined the UDA, there was no way he was going to go back to Jubilee. And even if he were to go back to Jubilee, he was not going to be embraced there. So sometimes that's how politics is. You make slight mistake, and those mistakes are punished heavily. So the truth of the matter is that Charles Jaguar is being punished heavily for joining UDA and now with no option of going back to Jubilee. Number three, I also tend to think that maybe William Ruto conducted opinion polls, just like Jaguar is saying here. And in that opinion poll, it's clear that there is no way Jaguar was going to retain the seat in Starehe. Jubilee has already sponsored Bahati Kenya, who is an artist. And because Bahati is an artist, an upcoming and new artist, if Jaguar was elected because he was an artist, 5 years is a long time for people to forget about him. So a new guy has come. So I think the deputy president has figured out that the opinion polls are not favoring Charles Jaguar. And because the opinion polls are not favoring him, there is no way or no need of giving the certificate. So the certificate is being given to the guy who is being favored by the latest opinion polls, who is Simon Mbugua. And lastly, I also tend to think that William Ruto is paying back. It's payback time. It's paying back Charles Jaguar for the 2017 sins. The sin was Ruto wanted minor commander. This guy went to Jubilee. Uhuru personally intervened. So which means he messed up William Ruto's equation for Nairobi. So he's being punished now. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Thank you guys. Tomorrow I'll be in Kakamega. Not tomorrow because this video I'm doing it at night. So today I'll be in Kakamega later in the afternoon. So if you see me, we meet, just say hi. Bye-bye.